Hey guys, welcome. This is Janine here from Janine's Gluten Free Kitchen. If you haven't been here before, we dedicate all our recipes to gluten and dairy free. So today we're going to be making a gluten-free pastry dough. Super versatile, sweet or savoury. Hang around, I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. All right, let's get started, guys. We're going to start with our almond meal. Don't forget the recipe for this is in the description below the video. We have some coconut flour, which we're going to throw in. We've got a little bit, I don't want it to be puff pastry, but I do want it to rise a little bit. So we've got a little bit of baking powder and a little bit of xanthin gum, and the xanthin gum is just going to make it a little bit more kind of replicate the gluten that we're missing. I have some dairy-free margarine. You can definitely use coconut oil is what's going to make it keto. Well, actually that's not true. This is keto even with this, but if you don't want to use a dairy-free margarine, just use coconut oil. That in, and finally 1 egg. As you can see, it's a pretty simple recipe. Okay, and now we whiz it. Now I'm going to pulse it for a couple of seconds, and then I'm putting it onto dough, and it should come together. Now, on occasion, it doesn't come together because I've been a little heavy-handed with the almond meal, or you haven't quite put enough in some liquids, maybe your egg's smaller than usual. You just need to keep that in mind and watch it as it's mixing. Give it a good minute to make sure that it's incorporated, and if it still hasn't come together, then we're going to add a little bit more liquid or fat. Okay, we need a little bit more fat. And I'll put in another bit of margarine. There we go. That's great. And you can see, although it hasn't gone into a ball, you can see that it's come together and it holds when you handle it. So that is perfect. Let's take it out. So any pastry you make, even if it is gluten-free, should always be put in the fridge to cool down for a good half an hour before you roll it. That allows all the fat to set again, and it just makes the rolling a lot easier, and will sit on your, whatever product you make will cook better that way. So, got our pastry, just gonna squeeze it in together. Beautiful. And I have some reusable wrap. Let's get this out of the way. Instead of cling wrap, I'm using this reusable stuff. It's a bit sticky. Kind of reminds me of Play-Doh. And let's pop that in there and throw it in the fridge for a good half an hour to an hour. Hey guys, so our pastry has been in the fridge now for quite a few hours. I've even had a change and gone and done some errands, and here I am back. And all of the moisture has had a chance to absorb into the almond flour and the coconut flour, and it's lovely and set and ready to go. And now I can use this pastry for anything that we want, I want, whether it be savoury or sweet, because it is a generic pastry. And so then to roll it, all you're going to do is pop your pastry in between the two sheets, grab your rolling pin and roll it. And I'm going to now cut across to another recipe we've done, and you can see it in action. Throw it on. Get your rolling pin and get rolling. Now, I'm going to say you want this pastry to be about 30 centimetres in diameter, which will be roughly the width of your baking paper, usually, if you've got a nice big baking paper. Make sure it's nice and even, as with all good pastry. Do it evenly and carefully. Gorgeous. Perfect. Awesome guys, hope you've enjoyed that recipe. We love that pastry. We love making all sorts of things with that pastry, and I will probably make something with that tonight. If you've enjoyed this recipe, please like and leave us any comments. We're keen to hear back from you. We love hearing from you all the time. And if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell, and you won't miss out on any upcoming videos. It's been an absolute pleasure. I will see you next time. Hi there. Hello. Hello. Is this one on? Oh yeah, okay. Okay. Making a gluten-free thingamajiggy.